Hi there, this is Caleb Dennison with Digital Trends. I'm in Chicago at the moment. LG's office is here, taking a look at the LG 84LM9600, better known as the 84-inch 4K Ultra HD TV. And we're performing an evaluation and a review on the TV, but I wanted to give you an up-close look at it, doing 4K in action. The reel will cycle in a second. We'll go back to that. To put things into scale for you, right there, that's a 55-inch TV. Just to give you an idea of the scale that we're dealing with here. And at the moment it is displaying 4K native content. This is in 3D. We've got a 4K generator set up along with a Blu-ray player to show up-converted 1080p content. So let's take a closer look at the TV. It's about 150 pounds. It does swivel on its base. And it's got a fairly narrow bezel, certainly not as minimalist as we've seen on some of the high-end LED TVs down in the 55 and even 60-inch region. And a fairly thin profile. Again, not razor thin by today's standards, but still plenty thin considering the scale of the TV. It's got all the apps you're looking for. It does everything. It's a top-tier TV. So in addition to playing 4K content, which you can't really get right now, it does upscale 1080p Blu-ray discs up to 4K, and of course any other 1080p content that you throw at it. We also threw some standard def content at it, and it looked okay. You know, it looked like standard definition content up converted to be on a massive screen. But let's dim the lights here for a second. And I'll just say that yeah, you know, with 4K content going, it's totally stunning. Absolutely beautiful picture. The difference between this TV and say an 80 or 90-inch standard 1080p TV is easily discernible, whether you're playing 4K content or 1080p content. It's just a much sharper picture at this size, proving the case for 4K up at these sizes. Hey, one more thing to mention before I switch over to the 1080p Blu-ray stuff. Unlike most flat panel televisions these days, the sound quality coming from this TV is exceptionally good. Part of the reason for that, LG has put a couple of subwoofers. I don't know if we can catch that in here. A couple of subwoofers, one on each side of the TV, in addition to an array of speakers down along the bottom. I believe I was told 8 down-firing speakers along the bottom, 2 rear-firing subwoofers with a total of 50 watts of power. And we gave it a pretty good test drive, and we're really impressed with what we heard. I mean, coming from onboard TV system, it was great, and stereo effects were actually impressive. Part of that's because you can get some decent separation with a TV of this size, but generally speaking, excellent sound coming from this TV. So that was a nice, pleasant surprise for us. It looks excellent up at this size. You know, it maintains the integrity of what you're used to seeing with a 1080p on, say, a 55 or a 60-inch screen. So you don't lose that sharp detail. It's maintained at this size. It's not as stunning as 4K, but then again, you know, it is in 4K, so that stands to reason. At any rate, there's lots more to say about the TV. Be sure to read our full review. But for now, that's our quick little hands-on with the 84LM9600 84-inch 4K Ultra HD TV from LG.